Hello everyone, this is Josh, aka the Biscuit Eater, and I want to thank you all for joining me on the 10th episode of my playthrough of Feed the Beast Minecraft Modpack Academy. Now, if you're new to the series, I'm doing a basic run-through of the mod pack, as it's designed to walk new players through how to use some of the most common mods that FTB mod packs use. If this is your first time with the series, thank you very much for joining. You can find a link to the playlist in the description, down below. Otherwise, just sit back and relax. In our previous episode, we explored further automation of our monster grinders, set up a disenchanting table, and start along the path of RF generation. Today, we work on getting the Ender Chest expansions finished, continue to work on RF, and hopefully get started on refined storage. But without further ado, remember that Endermen are 3 blocks tall, not 2. Remember that XP management is a very real thing. And let's cue the intro.
All I need is me, myself, and I. Hey, hey. Sometimes I wish I was somebody else. I was somebody else. I go my own way. Don't care what you say.
Alright, so I have been working while offline on a couple things. I have been working on getting my protection. I basically want to have one of my armor pieces have fire prot 4, one of them have blast prot 4, if possible one of them have projectile prot 4, and then the other have just general protection 4. It obviously would not be as good as a specific armor set just with fire prot 4 on all of them or across the board, but having one of each is going to be great. And of course I did get night vision, or I want to get night vision on there as well. And you can see there's several here that I have been disenchanting, but I'm finding I'm just really quickly running out of XP and having to go all the way down here. Excuse me, my goodness. Having to go all the way down here, turn this on. It's a slow prospect because some of these enchantments can take most of my XP, and we run out pretty quickly, even though we have all this other. These are lower tier ducks, and as a result, they aren't as fast as they possibly could be. So what I wanted to do was make sure that I could have a ready supply of solid XP that I could grab, do my thing, grab and eat, do my thing, and then just come over here and drain it when I'm done. But to do that, we need to get into Ender chests, which is something I've been meaning to do, but I keep forgetting. And it's been in our basic storage list for a while now. Specifically, we want to get a basic Ender chest, or this is not a basic Ender chest. This is an advanced Ender chest from the Ender storage mod. Let's go ahead and actually look at Ender storage, which just gives us the Ender chest, Ender tank, and Ender pouch. Essentially, the Ender chest is essentially any Ender chest will connect to all of the Ender chests in the system. So if you put what you put in one will also appear in another, no matter where you actually put it down. The nice thing with this particular mod is you'll notice that on the top of this Ender chest, instead of a standard Ender chest, this is a standard. This is the Minecraft vanilla Ender chest. This one has those 3 white spots on it. Those spots can actually get a color coding. You can actually use a dye to specify what Ender chest you're doing. So you can actually have more than one Ender chest in the system. Why that's important is we've got a whole bunch of stuff that are in our grinders that really should eventually be going into here, and I can't believe I still haven't upgraded you. The only reason I haven't really is because I want to get my refined storage. The nice thing with that is once I have Ender storage, I can actually take the Ender chest, feed it into wherever the refined storage input is, and have anything I drop into the Ender pouch that's color coordinated with that Ender chest become its input. So we just drop it in the Ender pouch, wait for it to cycle out, and do again. We can actually do that while mining. We can do that while fighting. We can actually just send stuff in there, and it'll go right into our refined storage. The other thing that I can do here is actually create an ender chest right, say, here, that I connect to a different ender pouch that's going to be specifically for solid XP. So when I'm at our grinders, I can grab all the solid XP and throw it in that ender pouch, and again have it show up in an ender chest here. And I can have that ender chest connected to a much larger crate or something, so I have more storage, or I can have drawers with all the upgrades. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do. We're going to actually have one of the storage drawers here with a large number of upgrades, and have an ender chest linking into it using an item duct. Since we still have a few item ducts left, I don't remember exactly how many I have left. That's fluid ducts. Oh, I guess I didn't use any of them. That's right, I forgot about them and made new ones. Yay. Alright, so, but that's neither here nor there. So let's go ahead and get started on that. We'll go ahead and throw these, since these have the prots that I still want to gather in there, and let's work on the ender chest and ender pouch. Now, I already gathered up all the materials I'm going to need for that, and a few other things that we'll be working on today, because we're going to go ahead and just get rid of a couple more missions or quests. So first off, let's go ahead and... No, that's not what I wanted to do. How'd you get in there? Get back here. That was bizarre. Alright, so let's go ahead and do first the ender chest. So with that, we should have all the parts. Boom. Let's go ahead and make another. I want to actually make two, because again, I want to have one for my refined storage system, and I want one for my for my XP. So we've got those two there. So then we'll do the ender pouch. Nope, that's not it. Pouch. There we go. And we're going to do two of these. I need to get blaze powder, so let's go ahead and... that should be enough to get two. Alright, so we now have two pouches of holding. So for this, I want to make one. We're going to actually, for now, we'll go ahead and put it here. We may end up moving it later. This is going to be our default. And, oh, and you know what? We're going to need to actually have it down here. Okay. So we want to give it, I want to make, this one is going to be special. We're going to have it be red in the middle. Just apply a little bit of dye, and that is all you need. And I think I have a light. Well, let's get ourselves another one for the other pouch, or for the other ender chest. We'll do yellow. Get a yellow dye, simple and plain. And so for the other ender chest, we are going to make it white, yellow, white. Now the nice thing with these ender pouches, to connect it, we just click on it, and that should, okay, white, yellow, white. And then let's check the other. If I just do a regular click, nope, so I do have to be sneaking. Alright, so now we've got this pouch, and anything I put in this pouch, you notice it opens. And this will happen to any ender chest on that particular circuit. So I throw redstone in there. Come over here, redstone's right there. Great, right? Okay, so we will then pick up both, and they retain their coating, which is excellent. And so let's go ahead and throw, we'll do red here. And actually, while I'm here, I know I have, do I have any name tags? Yes, I do. I do have a couple. Yeah, I've got the 65 name tags remaining there. So we're going to go ahead and actually name our pouches. And this is a fun little thing you can do with, or it should work, we'll hope. And we'll call it, red is going to be refined. Oh, nope, I cannot rename it. So that's unfortunate. I was hoping that I could do that, but que sera. So I'm just gonna have to remember that yellow is going to be our XP. So then we've got, did we pick up the item ducks or did we leave them in there? We left them in here, didn't we? Yes. So we get that, and we're going to go ahead and make a crate, which we need this for, so. There we go. We got our small storage crate. So. Oh no, that's right, I wasn't doing crate, that's why. Burp. Okay. That was a waste. Alright then, so we want a drawer. We'll do a basic drawer. Do we have any basic drawers in storage? I may actually. Yep, I do have a, no, it's a 2x2. I want a 1x1. Do I have any 1x1 basic drawers in any of these? Nope, the 2x2 again. Okay, nope, so we'll just make a basic drawer. Easy enough. Put that here. Put the item duct there. And should have an extra servo somewhere around here. No, not there. Okay, I don't think I have any more servos. Do I? Did I use up all my servos? Had to make some more glass for what we're doing here. I realized I was really low on glass. Yeah, so these are my, basically that's my all my overflows. I'm not seeing any servos. Destabilized redstone while I was actually mining. My apologies. Okay, so that's gonna be, that's okay, we can make them. So it's, what comes in, or what does the servo need again? Let's do a basic servo. Oh. Wow, okay, so hardened is actually a little bit better. Reinforced. Oh, I don't know why I haven't done this. So iron, nuggets, electrum, which I have now. Redstone. Okay, so let's do that. So we've got, I got the redstone. I just need some iron nugs. Actually, I should have some iron in my inventory. Yeah, so let's make some iron nugs. There we go. And let's make a reinforced servo. Boom. Okay. Just means it'll transfer a little bit faster. Oh, okay. Yeah, and I don't have any. Okay, so I actually make that just whitelist too, which that would not be a bad thing. So let's make sure that it's set to ignored. So again, if I set something in, if I have that ender pouch set here, and I throw, say, a piece of leather in there, boom, goes down, becomes leather, boom. All right, so we need to get some experience in there to make sure that that is properly set. Do I have any solidified experience out here anymore? I don't think so. Now, one thing I'll note, since it is actually kind of important, is you have the ability, let's say you're doing a shared world with other players, something, you know, like you're doing a multiplayer thing, you can lock some of these using a diamond. Just clicking out with a diamond will actually lock it to you as a person and not allow others to use that particular item if that's important to you. So something to keep in mind as well. Okay, so, oh, that's gonna bug me. Wrong marble. Is this a quark marble? Sorry. Otherwise, this is just gonna bug the snot out of me. I can't believe I haven't seen that prior. Okay, there we go. Not sure how that happened, but that's okay. Alright, so where was I? So we have we now have the ender chest. Oh, I only had to make one. Isn't that always the way? That's okay. And then ender tank. Yeah, we have the materials to make that, might as well. Don't know that I'm going to use it just yet, but we'll go ahead and ender tank. I can type. So we'll get the cauldron first. Alright. Then we should have the parts for that. And there we go. And now we have our ender tank. And we now have 2 ender tanks. Ender tanks, as the quest suggests, allows fluid transfer. So I could technically, if I wanted to, I could actually have all the other fluid tanks from my mob spawners feed into this, so that immediately goes into my... Yeah, I can actually do that. I have fluid ducts. And I can make another servo. Make another reinforced servo. Oh, need more electrum. Gonna need more anyhow. Yeah, so I actually made some electrum while offline. We'll just go for a full stack this time, because we're going to need it in some of the stuff that we're going to be making here. So reinforced servo, bada bing, we got it. Okay, so if we do this, we can set up a... Actually, we can put an ender tank right here. Boom. And we'll just leave it that color. Fluid duct here. Servo, reinforced servo here. Tell it to ignore. I can then... Oh, I'm going to need another servo too, because I'm going to have to feed into it. Let's make a few more servos actually. 1, 2. That should be fine. Actually, that's probably perfect. So we'll jump now to my spider grinder. Yeah, I did some adjustments here, by the way. Essentially, just because I found a way to make absorption hoppers work, I got rid of the entire hopper deal. I also... Oh, yes! All the stuff that you heard, all the noise. I had completely forgotten that Endermen are 3 blocks high, and the little place where all the spiders were moving to was 2 blocks high. I had them funneled into a little tunnel so they'd be easier to kill. Well, that meant all the Endermen were not getting killed. They were just sitting there, and the only reason I was getting any of their drops was because they were getting killed by stack limitations. That's so me. Anyways, so we have here, I actually have a single fluid tank going down here. I could, instead of this tank, I could actually, let's go ahead and pull the XP out of it. And let's grab you. And let's put an ender tank here instead. And can I just hit you with the servo, or actually, well, what I can do is I can just get rid of that fluid duct, put a new one here, reinforce servo, and ignored, and then we can go up. So again, what that should do, if I'm understanding it the way this works correctly, okay, well, I don't have any way to put another reinforced servo there, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and we'll have a little bit of a backlog, but I'm okay with that. So that will now put that here. Now these, I actually also took the item ducts and reordered them. But this is why this is going to be very useful. I can go here now. Okay, so we got everything we were doing here. That's all taken care of. We have here a bunch, and by I mean a bunch. When I say a bunch, I mean a bunch of extra stuff. Well, you know what? We have wood casing. We don't have... I left... Anyways, so, but what can I do? What we can do is I can grab... We'll grab a couple of days here, right? So we've got multiple stacks now. And I can go into my pouch and start. And notice it's counting down. Some of it is on already now. When we go back, we will find it in the storage drawer. Now, the storage drawer does need to be upgraded, and we'll do that in a moment here. But I wanted you to see how this can be of use. As we upgrade things, it'll be a lot easier. Let's go ahead and we'll just eat the rest of this experience. There we go. All right. So experience eaten. Yay. Yeah. And we can just sit here if we wanted to and draw spider drops. Or now, if I stand over here, it'll be able to get all of various entity drops with me, which means it's probably gonna be a lot faster and more efficient now. The other change that I made is when I actually redid this, I actually dropped the floor down a little bit. I was using an old-fashioned spider grinder methodology, meaning I had water pushing them to a particular location, and I had it so they weren't supposed to be able to climb the walls and then drop them down. That's part of the reason why I started having issues with the Endermen, because the Endermen were too tall. As I sit here, all the other things that spawned, your creepers, your skeletons, your zombies, etc., were making it into the kill box, but other things were not. Okay, so with that done, we'll go ahead and jump back to, or we'll just slash home. And we'll come back here, and sure enough, there's our storage drawer. We probably have some still in there, but we now have our solidified experience there. What I will want to do now is we'll go ahead and we got some upgrade templates left, and we want to make, let's actually dump all this stuff that we don't. We'll come back to this in just a moment. Anything that we don't need, so we'll just keep it out of our hands for a moment. So we want to do upgrades, or upgrade. We want to make status update, so we need redstone comparators. You know, actually, I don't care about that for now. I really just want to we'll do actually diamond storage upgrades. So we need sticks and we need diamonds. So I want that to have a lot of room. We'll get 2 stacks just in case, and we'll get 1 stack of diamonds. That will leave me with about 50 diamonds left if I use them all. Okay, so diamond storage upgrade. I said diamond. That's emerald. Diamond. I can count. So we can make up to 21, and these can have. Oh, that's not what I want to do. These can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to have 6. I still want to have one for the count later on, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Throw you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there they are. So I just need to get the actual status update, and for that matter, I can also make sure I can see the stack count, or the actual it's not a stack count, it's the orb count, which is fine. There we go. Okay. So anyways, back to what we were doing. So we've got that started. So eventually, like I said, once I have my refined storage set up, I want to have an actual item duct going down to here, to where the refined storage interface should be. That's the intent right now. It may change later. But, okay, so let's get back to what we need to do. Oh, I guess I should show what I've done so far with with the RF tools. So right now, they're not doing anything. I found that yes, indeed. Okay, so one of the things we got is we had the aqueous accumulator that I made. Put that in a pool of water. It does not use, or it does not deplete the water, but it gives us an unlimited supply, which can then go directly through here into our steam dynamo. If I add coal to the steam dynamo, it will create 4 RF per tick. That's not a whole lot, but it's a start. We also have magnetic, which just uses lava, and that continues on. So why you don't see coal in here, why you don't see lava in here. I don't want to have continuous creation quite yet because I don't have anywhere to store it. Storing it is our next step. We also have these, which we can use to create more, and then we have our atomic reconstructor, which should be fun. Okay, so this is what we have right now. So what we had next to do is we wanted to work on our energy cell and leadstone flux duct. Leadstone flux duct is what will allow me to transfer RF from one location to another, and this is where we need all this stuff. I don't think we need that. Don't think we need that. We definitely want that. Want that back. Don't mind me. Just a lot of stuff. Gotta go through real quick. I'll explain why we want that in a moment. And we'll grab you as well because you're a tool that I don't want to misplace. Alright, so again, we have... Well, actually, let's create a leadstone flux duct first. So flux duct is leadstone flux duct. Okay, just want to have that here for when we click on the table. So that thing we don't have is glass. Did I not grab glass? I thought I grabbed my glass. Oopsie. Okay, let's try that again. So flux duct. We'll make 6 for now. We probably will need more. But that gives us that quest, and make hardened flux duct. How to make hardened? We need to add redstone and invar nuggets, which invar I can do. We'll do that. And why do we need that? Because they transfer, oh, they transfer more at once. Yeah, that's definitely worth doing. Okay, so then if we do that, we need to get some invar ingots. This should be silver, iron, invar. Okay. So, yeah, why not make hardened flux duct? Okay, and let's get some. We'll get a stack of ingvar. Why not turn all of them into hardened, right? I mean, maybe a little bit of a waste, but there we go. So we got that taken care of, and go ahead and throw the ingvar nuggets back since we'll hold on to them for now. You never know when we'll need them. So then we'll go back to our quests. Give us 16 more hardened, so we have more than enough. Now, let's energy cell. This one's going to be a bit more difficult. Okay, so let's go back to here. Energy cell. We need redstone conduit, which we can make, no problem. We got lead ingots already. We need to make a block of redstone. No problem. And we need to make a energy frame, which we need to get lead gear. Again, not a problem. Boom. And we have ourselves an energy cell. We're going to connect our system to an energy cell, so we actually have a source going forward. Alright, and let's see, do we get more energy cells? No, we get a reinforced conversion kit. I'm assuming that will actually allow us to improve our energy cell. So let's go ahead and start connecting this up. So what I want to do is we'll put our energy cell right here. So this way, if I understand how this is going to work, we'll generate energy, it'll travel on here, it'll go to fill this first, and what's left over will go to the energy cell, which right now do these need servos as well? Okay, because we have energy, but okay, well, we may need to actually configure input here. So what color is input? Okay, so output is orange, input is there, so yeah, your input. Okay, so I may need to read up on thermal expansion, because I think those are thermodynamics. Okay. Okay. Do we have... Okay. So... Come on, system, help me out here. No power output. These are the upgrades. Well, I believe I can at least use the upgrade here. If I'm not mistaken, I should be able to use the upgrade on you. Yeah, okay, so we got an upgrade. So really all we need to do is, so how do we draw energy from? Because we want to power you, but we have no RF. We need RF to power you. Okay. Okay, somebody tell me what I'm supposed to be doing here, because I do not know. Because I want to transfer the energy. Alright, let's go to our guides. Yeah, I was looking at mob spawning previously. Modpack. Okay, so technology, generators, thermal expansion. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So let's try this instead. Maybe it needs to be on top like that picture showed. Still not. Okay, so back to guide. Well, dude, that's not helping me. Higher tiers are alright. Take less time to increase the tier of dynamo equipment for the upgrade. Okay. Dynamos will constantly generate RF if they have fuel, even if they don't have anywhere to put it. You can install the augment excitation. Okay. Okay, I can also. Okay, so I can also do. Okay, none of this is helping me. Ah! Transfer. Okay, maybe transfer. Energy transfer. While you can technically get away with just having your generators directly on this machine, that isn't a very good idea. These are all ways to move RF from one place to another. Flux ducts are cheap and easy. Just lay a path from the source to the destination. The power can go through them. That's fine. Energy relays are a bit more complicated. Energy crystals are wireless. Energy test locators have multiple tiers. Flux duct. Place a line of flux duct along the path you want it to move, starting at the source and ending at the destination. You have multiple sources and destinations per line. You can use the crescent hammer to sever unwanted connections. Flux ducts can only carry a certain amount of RF over a given time frame. This condition RF per tick. Okay. Crescent hammer acts as a wrench. You can rotate most blocks, sever duct connections, and instantly break ducts. Okay, this doesn't answer my question as to how to get it to transfer RF. Okay, well, there's a crescent hammer. Let's see if... Oh, really easy to make. Just need iron and a little bit of tin. That I can do. Sorry about that. It tried to switch. Windows on me. Alright, let's see what happens. No, it just... Oh, jeez. Back, go back. Okay, so that should help. I was hoping that would at least... Okay, so hitting it doesn't do much of anything. Alright, so let's check next if I mentioned the bauble I actually had. I discovered that yes, indeed, I could get magma. Okay, look at that. Is it actually, it's going. So Okay, that's using RF and it shouldn't be. I'm used to that actually needing to have a... So let's make a lever real quick. Come on. Let's go. A stick. Lever. I just can't right off the top of my head remember how to do it. So boom. Okay, boom. Let's get this lever over there real quick. Turn you off. Where's my lever? Boom. Okay, yeah. Let's not waste energy. Thank you very much. Whew. Okay. Where was I? Okay. And so... yeah, we want to get some coal. I want to show you guys what that can do, because that's actually one of the next things that we need to mention. Void crystals being part of what I was missing. So it's important. Let's see, throw coal in there. So this becomes active again. That will start. Okay, so not a whole bunch, pardon me, but it still is generating a little bit. So yes, let's actually throw these here, and that created void crystal blocks, which will break into void crystals. I now have a whole bunch of void crystals, and there's a number of things you can use that to actually transmute like that, and there's also various lenses that they can use. This bauble, by the way, I didn't mean to throw that away. This bauble, if I sneak next to lava, will fill up, and I can use that to fill. So one of the things I'm going to do is get myself a nice little tank to throw lava into, so I can keep this filled as needed. So this will go ahead and store quite a bit. But yeah, so okay, so I probably did not need to actually put those like I did, but we'll let them go for the time being. Or actually, no, let's see if it's still. Pardoned. Thank you. Okay. Okay, no, it does not. So yeah, those do need to be on the top. So that's a bit annoying. That's okay. Okay, now you're building. Okay. So, yeah, but yeah, there's certain things, not everything will change. Like that will not. Coal. I'm sure coal will change to avoid crystal. Indeed. So yeah, there's a number of things that'll change for you if you ask it. Alright, so we got that taken care of. Let's go ahead now and continue working. We'll make a pulverizer. We'll do that eventually. One of the next ones I wanted to do, however, was it under here? Yes. Was flubber. Tree fluid extractor. We want to make a tree fluid extractor because we want to start making rubber. We're going to need RF for this as well. So let's go ahead and fluid extractor. Missing a furnace, which is easy enough to make. And iron gear, again, easy enough to make. Get ourselves a fluid extractor. There we are. And the other one we wanted to make was latex processing unit. Latex processing unit will turn the results of the fluid extractor into plastic. So let's do this. Boom. Boom. We actually need 2 of those. Machine case, which need redstone. Not sure why I did it that way, but that's fine. We'll just do it this way. Didn't need 2. That's fine. Machine case. Iron gear. and latex processing unit. And we'll just break that up. All right, so we've got that. So now we can go back in and go ahead and we'll just connect those. Latex, this is tree fluid extractor, which we need to go on first. And that is not aimed the right way. So we'll try that again. No, not aimed the right way. So that's because I'm facing down, I'm assuming. Let's try it this way. If I just, over here, why are you, well, I do have the crescent wrench. Let's see if that will, okay, that works. That'll work. Okay, and it is connected. Apparently does not need power. I assumed it would. Okay, and then we have the processing unit, which I presume will need RF. So we'll go ahead and throw another block stuck on there. So we can now extract power. Yeah, so don't have any more power coming out from here. That's okay. We're still doing okay. So what this does, and actually we're gonna go ahead and just get rid of some of this extra stuff. If we need it again, we'll just come grab it. This extra stuff in there for now. Okay, sorry about that. Momentary lapse there. Put wood in front. You'll see now the tank is slowly getting latex. And what will happen is it will slowly start breaking this wood. There you go. So you can see the start of the process. It's going to take a little while, but still. And let's check our map real quick. Actually, I want to see, is there any, there's some lava right over here that I can grab some more. So if we go to our, I guess there's a little bit of lava left there. Okay, so while that's doing its thing, oh, that's right. It's not the original lava source that I. Or is it? Okay, you guys all saw that. Saying this. Oh, okay. I guess there is still a little bit of lava there. So if I do this again, we'll check the bobble. Note that it has nothing in it. No fluid. Okay, I just snuck. And okay. Okay, it worked earlier. We have source blocks. Okay, do I have to have it in my hand? Well then, that's not very helpful. Well, I may have to see. Are we ready for this? And you guys can see for a little bit just how much I've wrecked this area. And how still not ready. Oh, well, hi there. Yeah, I have done a bit of this of exploring. And I've also done a lot of strip mining. Just a little bit. But at least I have a ways down to the lava. Hi there, buddy. Oh, some ores I still haven't picked up. Well, hello there. Oh, okay, I thought that was... Okay, here's where I went last time. I came over here, came down here, snuck, and it filled. Okay, something is definitely wrong here. I don't know. Oh, well, there goes that. There goes that. I just threw away the bauble. And I bet it's not one that I can recreate legitimately. Basic reservoir. Okay, well, technically, I could. Redstone. Oh, okay. Well, so at least I do have the ability to make it again. So I have at least that. Glass. Okay. So I can remake the bauble, at the very least. So I didn't totally screw myself up there, but oh, that just... Okay. Home. Home. Perfect. Excuse me. Let's actually check options here real quick. Let's see. Mod options. Baubles. Config. Okay, no, that's not gonna do what I needed. So just regular options, controls, baubles. That's just inventory. Give that to numpad 2. I am so utterly frustrated, folks. I can't even begin to tell you. Alright. So, anyways. We can still do this other ways. I can, for instance, grab... Okay. We got three things worth of lava here that we can throw in there. So I can figure out what the heck I did with that bauble. Okay, let's go ahead. We'll end today by remaking a bauble we shouldn't have had to remake had we not been dumb. Because we were dumb. Alright, so for this we need tin, copper, and a bucket first. Well, we got buckets. We know we got buckets. Let's go for copper, tin, and we need our redstone servo, which is iron and redstone. Iron, and where's my redstone? There. And I still haven't even started with the RF tools, have I? Oh, goodness. Okay. Redstone servo. Make that. Boom. Reservoir. Boom. Okay, so we got a reservoir back. To make it hardened, I just need Invar, copper, and glass. Glass is easy to come by. We got copper already. Grab some Invar. And we'll make a hardened reservoir. Now, with that in hand, let's see if it does it this time. Because right now, we got nothing in there. And should be able to gather up to 40,000 mill buckets. We'll try it out here first. We'll go back to the nether and try it there. And hopefully not throw this one away. Okay, I'm using it. Okay, it worked for me last time. Now it does not. I do not understand. Why has it stopped functioning? Alright, well before we go, let's at least start on at least the controller for our refined storage. So, controller. Here we go. So, for this, we need machine casing, which is any stone, quartz enriched iron. So, okay, we need to get some nether quartz. Get a couple stacks of that. Another stack of iron just in case. And let's make. Well, let's see how much we need. We'll just do it at what we need for now. We need 4 here, but no. Okay, so for this we need a total of 1, 2, 3, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We need 12 quartz enriched iron. So 4, 8, 12. We got our 12. Alright, so we got that. Next, we need silicon. Silicon is nether quartz that has been cooked. So we will. How much did we need? Let's actually check that. So we need 3 silicon there, and we need, so a total of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let that cook for a moment. And while that's cooking, what else did we need? Oh, we need to get ourselves a stone. We should have stone. That's cobblestone. Did we grab all the stones? Let's leave it here then? Yes, we did. Okay. So let's go ahead and make that machine casing. At the very least. Okay, we got our machine casing. Then we need our silicon. We got 4 silicon now. Okay, perfect. So we just need our advanced processor, which needs diamond, redstone, processor binding, and silicon. Processor binding needs string, slime, and string. Okay. Diamond and redstone. Now, this may actually be a later quest, and we'll have to make it again. Oh, I guess regular slime will not do. Or did I not grab... Oh, I grabbed an ender pearl. I did not grab slime. That's on me. That's okay. We'll grab that slime. That should be sufficient. So, boom, 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 and boom. There we go. We got that. So next we need to make our raw advanced processor. Next we need to, oh, and okay, so that did get us that particular quest. We'll throw that in there, let it cook. There we go. We've got that. We've got our advanced processor. Now we've got our controller. Think Tank. Okay, so we did also complete another quest. Excellent. So okay, so what I want to do is put the controller right here. Alright, so we've got a start. Let's see. Let's go to our quests. Technology. Oh, we got, so Flubber, we got that. This is an auto placer, which, okay, we got that as a reward there. Refined storage, beginner. Okay, so we actually unlocked that. Think Tank, make a controller. Quartz enriched iron, silicon. Yay, so we got extras. Next we need to make a disk drive. For this we need chest, machine casing, advanced processor, and quartz enriched iron. So we should actually, with everything we got there and what we already have available to us, we actually should have enough to do this right off the bat. So, oh, actually, we're going to need, again, or no, yes, we're going to need, just in case. Alright, so, disk drive. Machine casing, easy enough. Advanced processor, raw advanced processor, boom, we got raw. Throw it in here, let that cook. And while we're waiting for that, we do need to make cables, because I do know we have to use cables to connect them. So what do we need for a cable? Cable is glass, redstone, and quartz enriched iron. That should be plenty for now. Oh, where was that? It just said, oh, advancement made. It was not, it's just an advancement made. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to do disk drives. Did I not make the disk drive? I thought I made the disk drive. I did not complete my process. Because I was still waiting on that. Got ahead of myself. And we get a special wrench out of it. I'm not sure what that wrench does. Excuse me. Okay, so we got our disk drive there. We need to make disks for them to work, but we're okay for now. Oh, and here we go. We got a little bit of latex. Let's go ahead and throw another piece of wood in front of it. Let that run for a little bit. Okay. Don't copy that floppy. Any storage disk. Okay, for this we're going to need more silicon, so I'm actually going to throw a bunch of quartz in here. let that cook for a while. And you know what? Actually, with that, I think we're coming close to where it's time to say goodnight. We'll go ahead and make sure we've got power to the disk drive. So, or to the controller rather. Oh, that. Shoot. Alright, well, that's perfectly fine. This is exactly what I wanted to do, so boom, boom, okay. Okay, that way we're now powered. Alright, so we have our controller and panel. Can we, what's a, oh, solar panel? Oh yeah, it's going to be a while before we can do solar power. Alright, so that's something I'll have to do a little bit more review of. Actually, that may need to go connected to the disk drives rather than to the controller, but we'll see. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and call this a night from this point. So as always, if you like what I'm doing here, please do me a favor, like or dislike the video, click the subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and leave me a comment or some constructive criticism in the comments section. I do appreciate every time I get real feedback from you folks out there. And for Trap Town, just stop. I'm not going to become your YouTube buddy. I know you're just a spammer. Anyways, once again, thank you very much. And if you guys find that notifications are not coming through YouTube, I do send notices about all my video uploads via my Twitter at BiscuitEaterYT. And again, I do appreciate you coming along with me on this journey. I hope that this is as much fun for you as it is for me. But until we meet again, game on, lovelies.